Hey guys, welcome back. I recently got hung up in a little bit of an Instagram DM scam or attempted scam, and I just wanted to share the details in case it continues to happen or if someone else does something similar. It's good to keep an eye out for this stuff. Always be cautious. There's a lot of people on the internet that will do malicious things, pretend to be people that they aren't, and just want to rip people off. It's terrible, but it's kind of the reality in life. People will do shitty things to get ahead. So I received a DM asking, can we make a mystery box trade? I want to open something on my YouTube channel. Mine will surprise you. I see you were active. So immediately, anyone that is overly ambitious or asking if you're still there or anything like that is typically looking to scam or get money or something from you. This comment, I see you were active, right from the start is kind of sketchy. So they show a Blaine's Charizard first edition. I politely say, no thanks. I don't collect graded cards and already have a first Blaine's Charizard. So they ask anything else because they want to make a video for their channel. It's not something that I overly want to do all the time. It's a little bit time consuming, but maybe I'll consider it. I do like to trade. I'm not really a fan of mystery products where typically I'm aiming to get cards that I'm missing for my sets. So I try not to acquire too much stuff that I'm going to have to either trade or sell anyway. So I asked them what their channel is, and they say it is Hungry Kabigon. So, and that they subbed to me. At this point, I probably should have, but still haven't checked to see if Hungry Kabigon's subscriptions are public. But that would have been a dead giveaway right off the start. And if they're hidden, then I guess there's no real way of telling. Important to note that Hungry Kabigon does not have an Instagram account. I didn't know this at the time. Well, I knew that he didn't have an actual Hungry Kabigon account because at this point in time, the individual that was messaging me was not going by Hungry Kabigon on Instagram. It was just a name and some numbers. So not especially a dead giveaway, but still the suspicion is adding up at this point in time. So I asked, is that really you? If so, I've watched a bunch of your videos before. And ask them if they have a Hungry Kabigon Instagram account. And they said no. I was thinking of making one though. So this kind of lines up and sort of, I guess, emphasizes the importance of a creator of his size should probably have an Instagram, even if it's not in use all the time, just to have it linked to everything else. So that someone doesn't impersonate you the way that this individual is doing. So next, I asked them where they reside, and well, mostly because I'm not 100% sure at this point in time where Hungry Kabigon lives. I would assume in Japan, since he makes all kinds of Pokemon Japanese card opening videos and everything else, and talks about buying them from the shops. But you never know. There's a lot of YouTubers and people that are living in Japan or sometimes in Japan part-time or temporarily. Maybe he's not in Japan anymore. I haven't really kept up. I did watch a bunch of his videos, but I don't know his life story or where he lives or anything like that. So basically here he's revealing that he is in Wisconsin meeting a friend but lives in Japan, which is weird because I don't think at the moment it's very easy to get in and out of there, and just to go meet a friend in the US would be a difficult endeavor. So again, a little bit suspicious here. Another red flag. They're starting to add up. And so they ask, all right, what set do you want a booster box of? Nothing terribly expensive like Aquapolis though, LOL. So I don't know. I wasn't intending to ask for something Aquapolis. If There isn't a whole lot that I need to open at the time being, because if I do open a lot of these sets, it's going to end up being mostly duplicates, and then I put myself in the boat where I have to either trade off or sell the duplicate cards. So now knowing that he's from Japan, maybe he has access to a versus set, which is something that I'd really like to pick up. Mostly because the artworks are not transferred over to the English TCG. So not only is it one of my favorite sets in terms of art, but also there's no English option, where I collect one of each English card. So this would kind of give me an excuse to pick that up. So one sec, is that the Japanese one? So right away, here I'm thinking Hungry Kabigon, who's constantly opening Japanese cards and is in Japan or lives in Japan, isn't familiar inside and out with the VS set. That's a big giveaway right there. I asked them if they're collecting anything specific. So they're asking if this is the set that I mean. Of course I do. So a little bit more explanation here by me, which is not necessary, but we're keeping the conversation going. And now he says, I have the complete set of all 142 cards, plus all energies and rainbow energy. So you weren't certain what it was, but you have the complete set. Again, obvious lies here. So then he's asking if I want any particular card. So I'm hoping for the entire set. You can buy the singles. Don't think it's too often that you see the entire set listed. So, and I don't even know what the price tag would be on it. I'd have to take some serious time to price out the individual cards to figure that out. But so here, just telling him I don't have any of them at the moment, but like to put the whole set in a binder. I can justify it since I don't have an English release. Since I didn't have an English release. So he asks, do I want the set? And that now he has a duplicate of almost every card in the set. So just doubling down, tripling down. And I agree. If someone actually wanted to trade me a VS set for something else, I'd be happy to do so. I guess at that point it's not really a mystery box trade. It's more of just a trade, but it would still be awesome to trade something for that set. So we come up with a deal. He wants some sealed product and some singles that I have listed, and some miscuts that I pulled from Battle Styles. So here he says, I already have them in top loaders and bubble wrap in a box ready for your mailing address, and the Styles miscuts and deal. Add the Styles miscuts and deal. And so I say, cool, but this is weird because you're visiting a friend, but you're able to ship the items right away. The items that you didn't know about, but now you have almost 2 sets of them. And now you're going to send them while you're visiting your friend in the US. That doesn't add up. There's no friggin' way that you're bringing all your cards with you when you're visiting your friends in the States. It just wouldn't be practical or what would be the reasoning behind it? There isn't. Also, just no pictures of anything to do with the VS set. So I'm sure even if I asked, they wouldn't be able to produce them, or they'd go find an image on the web, and then I'd have to reverse image search the images that they send me. So just creating more work for myself. So I asked them near the end here, where they're all gung-ho to send me some cards. I say, can you comment on one of my videos for confirmation, as in log into the Hungry Kabigon account and comment on a video. And they kind of ignore the question. They put, I will put in a Fusion Arts pack as a bonus for doing this deal with me. And I ask, shipping to and from the US, you have everything with you. So again, like, there's no way that anyone's going to be living in Japan and bring all their Pokemon cards with them to the US and just so happen to have the thing that I ask if they can trade. So dead giveaway here. Yes, I was about to go and mail it, but I need your mailing address. So here's another. I guess I didn't include enough screenshots of it, but there's a lot of hellos and like are you there, and just they make it seem urgent. Press you so that you don't question things, or that you don't stall or think about it. So typical scammer sort of mindset, and making things urgent and trying to move things quickly. And so I say again, just to be 100% sure it's you, comment on one of my videos and I'll send you my PO box info. So here, at this point, like, I don't even want to send them my PO box address, because the person's obviously scamming and not going to send me a versus set. So they say, I am trying, but it just keeps saying we cannot authenticate your internet connection. And then so at this point I'm just like, whatever. All right, they're scamming. Probably not getting much out of them at this point, because they have no way that they're going to be on the Hungry Kabigon account to comment on my video. So then they get the hello again, and like, I don't know, like, here they're trying to reel me back in. So I say, hi, it's okay, I can wait, or feel free to message me back on Twitter. So there is a real deal Hungry Kabigon on Twitter, and I sent him a message just to notify him that was, or is, I guess, still someone that's imitating him in an attempt to trade people, probably in an attempt to not send anything out, or just to send an empty box, and someone was going to send up stuff. So here we go. This is a DM that Hungry Kabigon received from our boy here, Adam/Jacob, asking him to comment on one of Rattle Pokemon's videos. So in an attempt to make it seem like he was Hungry Kabigon, he sent Hungry Kabigon a Twitter DM asking him to comment on one of my videos. When he didn't do it right away, it was I know it doesn't say that your internet connection won't allow you. You're full of crap. So this is sort of where it left off. This is today. I planned on making this video yesterday, but ran out of time. Had some other stuff come up. So this is what it's come to. I mean, I already knew, but he says, I have to confess, I am not Hungry Kabigon. No kidding. I'm just a struggling YouTuber that want a good deal. You're the only person I have actually been able to strike a deal with. I'm very sorry. So, I mean, I think at this point he's still trying to let on that he has the cards that he intended to trade me, but it's pretty clear that he does not. Is he actually sorry? Is he going to stop doing it? Maybe. But I don't know. I just want to make everyone aware of the sort of stuff that you have to look out for. And this is it. And maybe he tries to do it to someone else, and we can prevent that from happening. But be very careful. And it doesn't matter if you're struggling on YouTube or for followers or whatever your goal is. Just keep at it. You don't have to fake giveaways like Fahim. You don't have to pretend that you're somebody else to get a trade on Instagram. Even if that, I don't think that was his intention. I'm pretty sure it was just to get free shit, scam people. But you don't need to do that. All right, so this is just more of the same messages that we already looked at, but this was the original name of the account, so I had no idea what Hungry Kabigon's actual name is, and I don't in the beginning anyway, when I sort of believed the story. But he ended up changing it around the end of the messages there, where we left off. After I asked him to comment on my stuff, he changed his name to real Hungry Kabigon, and he claims that he's going to change it back, but apparently he cannot now because it's 14 days. Hopefully he's learned his lesson, that this is not something that you should be doing. You're going to get yourself in trouble. Yeah, fraud. All around fraud. Every day, all day in the Pokemon community. But it's alright. We'll be here to call it out. And yeah, guys, don't commit fraud. Don't steal cards. Don't buy stolen cards. None of that is worth it. It's gonna be all right. You can grow without any of that stuff if that's your intention or your goal. Take care. See you guys next time.